What's going on, you guys?
I missed you.
We miss you guys. All right, rare opportunity. And I'm a little nervous to do this. I got a buddy looking for a helper right now. Email me if you are interested in it. SchofieldWelding@gmail.com.
It is June 2nd. So if you're watching this a lot later than June 2nd of 2017, the
Scratch it.
position is gone.
Yes. June 2nd, 2017. So anyways, he's needing a helper. The job's going to be in Las Vegas. It goes till November. The pay is $16 an hour, $100 per diem. 6 to 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. So there's overtime on your $16 an hour. And then I imagine every day you work, you get $100 per diem. So
this buddy, really good friend, his name is Jeremy. He is like the nicest guy.
He is. He's a good dude.
But he is not looking for somebody who's going to sit on their ass.
No.
He is looking for a motivated individual. So if you don't think you fit that bill, you will. And you try this?
And he will. He'll let you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go in there and you think you're just gonna, you know, kind of half-ass it the whole time, Jeremy's gonna run you off. And then you get to drive to Las Vegas, and you get to drive all the way back with no money. So
be committed.
Be committed. If you want to take this position, let me know. SchofieldWelding@gmail.com. I'm going to send the numbers to him, and then you guys can call him and talk to him or whatever. But you need to have a reliable vehicle. Have some money to where you can live while you're on the road for a couple weeks while you wait on a paycheck. Oh, hang on.
Here's a bump. Whoop. Here's the second one. Whoop.
Oh. But what else?
Oh, let's see here.
Okay, guys.
You've got a phone that works.
Yep. Be reliable. If you cannot get out of bed, do not apply for this job. This isn't an apply for this job. This is like, hey, here's a chance for anybody wanting to go be a helper. And it's in Las Vegas, $16 an hour, $100 a day per diem. Make it happen.
This could be your start.
This could be your start. But anyways, guys, so that's kind of, he just texted me today asking if I knew anybody, and I figured I'd let you guys know. But today, we're actually going to talk about responsibility and, you know, things like that. We had an interesting thing happen today. Guys, when you show up, and say you build something a little wrong, or it's a little out of square, or something happened, and somebody comes and confronts you about it, own up to it. Be responsible. Take ownership of what you did.
You know what's so funny? It's easy to push the blame onto somebody else.
Oh, it's so easy.
We didn't take measurements. We didn't do a lot of the stuff. But I'm saying, like,
but in the end,
it is still our fault.
It is still our fault. So what happened is I built a piece, and thank goodness Josh, one of the welders that was on the job, he's the one that took the measurements. He came over and he's like, man, let's make sure this sucker's square and it's perfect. Because what's going to happen is they're going to shut this facility in. They're shutting it down. It's alive. And they're going to drop this piece in, and it's got to fit. Well, my piece was built a little crooked. So, we had an inspector show up, and he's throwing his hands around and getting all excited about it. And and then he just got, I don't know how to explain it. Like, what does he do?
This is his first inspecting job, so he tends to stress out.
He gets worried.
Really, he gets worked up really quickly. And he's a great guy.
Awesome guy. Cole, if you're watching this, we love you.
We do love you, Cole. But what is it? It's just like...
You get excited.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the end of your nose. It's hard to see how to fix a situation.
Yep.
And so that's when you start getting really stressed out, is when it's all over right there.
Yep.
And so sometimes it's hard, I'm assuming, for Cole.
And so they get, like, inspectors will get excited. Like, they'll start ripping your ass, or, you know, like, just, it's dumb, but it just kind of, they're under a lot of pressure to perform, and we're the ones that make them look good or make them look bad. So all I did, I said, Cole, that's my fault. Take ownership of what you have done. Everybody knows that it's your fault. So the guy that tries to push it under the rug or push it to somebody else or tries to throw somebody under the bus, we all know who you are.
I got something to throw in there. There's a song that we listen to all the time. And I can't remember the name of the song or who even sings it. But there's one line in there that sticks out to me, and it's hold your head up high when you lose and hold your head down low when you win. And it's the same thing that applies here. When you mess up, own up to it.
Own up to it.
But don't be boasting around every time you get this awesome weld, or like everything fits together great. You got to go around and tell everybody.
That's it. Be the guy that everybody wants to be around.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so all I did is I just looked at it and I said, Cole, I can fix it. And man, we got it fixed. They thought it was going to take us a whole day to fix it. We were fixed and done. X-Ray was shooting it right after lunch. So, I mean, when you get in a situation where somebody is getting after you or getting upset with you, own up to what you did. And number one, that takes the fire right out of what they're doing. I mean, they're waiting for you to like and start back stuttering and start trying to throw somebody under the bus. And then all that does is fuel the fire. And that person gets even more excited. So if somebody's getting all excited and yelling and is mad at you, own up to it. Be like, yeah, man, that's my fault. I apologize. Guys, this is where communication comes into massive effects. You can defuse a situation so fast by just your words.
By keeping it cool.
Yeah, somebody can be freaking out, and if you're sitting there just calm as a cucumber, yeah. Where did I hear that? I think that's awesome.
Calm as a cucumber.
Calm as a cucumber. And you just own up to it. Yeah, man, I totally agree. That's a pretty messed up looking piece. No problem, I can fix it. Yeah, you need that done? No problem, I can fix it. Okay, guys, own up to what you're doing. Be responsible. Another thing.
Wait, if you take that approach, in the end, when they're like, okay, we've got to lay people off, who are they going to lay off? The guy who's like, don't worry, I can fix it? Or the guy who's like, hey, it wasn't my fault, it was this person's fault, it was somebody else's fault?
It is, guys.
Who are they going to lay off?
True. That's so true, guys. I've taken ownership for a few things. Like that job in North Dakota, when I started building these videos, that's where we started building it, was in North Dakota. I had two of my buddies, two of the Mexican fellas that was on our job, two of the welders that were up there. Great guys. Awesome guys. Well, they had an arm wrestling competition, and I think you can find it on my Instagram page or in my Facebook, but they were having an arm wrestling competition. Two stand-up dudes, some of the best structural welders I've ever seen. I mean, they made things look like a factory built it. And
Cool.
Anyway, so as you can tell, I was recording this arm wrestling match. Well, I got a call about 2 days later saying, hey, we got to run everybody off that's involved in that video and all that stuff. And I was, well, what for? It was our lunchtime. Like, what's the problem? Well, anyways, they wouldn't tell me. And they told me, they're like, we're going to run them two guys off, but we're going to keep you. We're going to try to keep your job. Guys, I owned up to what I did. I said, no. I said, there's no way in hell that I am staying around on this job and watching two of these guys that had nothing to do with what was going on get run off. They got families to feed. They got people that are relying on them. And I took ownership of what I did. I recorded the match. Guys, it was, what they were doing was trying to figure out reasons to run anybody off that they could. Recording an arm wrestling match on your lunch break, please. Anyways, so I just told him, I said, nope. I said, those two had nothing to do with it. That was my bad. And I couldn't step on that job again if those two got run off. So I left. that's what brought me back down to Colorado, which in the end was the best decision ever. So, anyways, own up to what you do. Be responsible. We love all you guys. Once again, there's that helper spot, SchofieldWelding@gmail.com. If you got experience, great. Let me know that you have experience. If you don't, that's fine too, guys. This could be your shot into all of this. So, SchofieldWelding@gmail.com. Be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll talk to y'all later.
See ya.
See ya.